everyone, this is the Shelby Talk Show, and we're here to talk about the film, The 400 Blows. I think people would pick this film because it's a 1959 classic with the director being Francis Truffaut, I don't know how to pronounce that name, who was an award-winning French director. I also believe it was a great historical film showing what France was like in the 1950s, which is very educational and was one of the top movies of its time. Francis Truffaut tells the story of his life experience growing up in this piece. This film brought me in as a black and white classic film from the 1950s, and I'm a big lover of old-time films. It shows me what France was like at that time, and the language barrier was something I was worried about, but got through it because of how great the story played through the film. The shots were shot beautifully, and I could not get my eye off the film because I felt if I was going to look away, I would miss an important part in the whole way through. The French New Wave was in a movement where influence can still be seen over 50 years later. This era in film saw the introduction of many budding filmmakers, including, but not only, the Francis Truffaut, who was widely regarded as one of the founders of the French New Wave movement. Truffaut is known for his films that are based on his own childhood experience. One such film, The 400 Blows, this film was released in 1959 and follows Antoine Donnel, played by Jean-Pierre Laude, I cannot pronounce that name either, who's Truffaut himself cast after seeing himself in young Laude. This is where one can begin to see the auteur theory begin to present itself, as Truffaut goes beyond the role of directing and involving himself in other aspects of production such as casting. Donnel is written in a way that moves viewers from the feeling of dislike for him to a feeling of sympathetic for him. Early in the film, negative bias was formed due to some of his actions, which was understandable. As some background is revealed about him, the understanding and feeling is reversed about him, and an understanding of pity is invoked in the viewers. The director told a story in such a way that the transition from dislike to pity did not feel forced, but very natural. Watching this film, as an adult, one can say they saw themselves in young Antoine through some of the actions he undertook. This is also another place where Truffaut displays more auteur tendencies by influencing the story being told by recounting his personal experience. There are many decisions that have a deeper meaning than they appear at first glance. If we look at the film poster, we can see what appears to be a chain-link fence with a boy gazing through it. Who is that? This is one way that Truffaut presents the theme of lacking freedom, or even an analogy of imprisonment. Another decision in how Renee, who is the best friend of Antoine, is used as a way to build a theme of loyalty. Given Renee is based on Truffaut's real-life childhood best friend, the way that Renee is presented as a ride-or-die type of friend is another way that the Truffaut reconnects his life experience in a way that it is subtle but also helps move the story forward. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Shelby, and I'm signing out.